Politicians conspiring with external forces against Nigeria, retired general. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all depending on the time we're reaching you guys. Welcome back to our channel. It's so good to have you guys back here again. It's been a while, but we're back again with the most authentic and reliable happenings in the country. A retired brigadier general in the Nigerian army, Bashi Adewumbi, speaks to Ismail Uthman on the nationwide hardship protest and what the federal government should do to secure farms and boost food production, among other issues. He was asked, what is your take on the nationwide hardship protest? Do you think it was justified? He responded, all over the world, there is a procedure for people to engage in a dialogue with their leaders before embarking on any protest. However, demonstration is a right people can protest to express their grievances peacefully. But how it has been done in this situation has turned into something else. From what we have seen, the protest is politically motivated. It was supposed to be a peaceful protest, but that was not the case. As they have the right to protest, others can move around, do their businesses, and express themselves. Others too have the right to be protected. We've witnessed a lot of damage done by the protesters, which shouldn't be. It is beyond ordinary protest. Some disgruntled people sponsor the protest. Yes, there is hunger in the land, but Nigeria is not the only country experiencing hardship. It's everywhere. The only way out of hunger is for everybody to embrace farming and agriculture. The government has started promoting farming, and I believe that very soon there will be farm settlements in all the local governments. If that is not done, we still have problems. The population is growing, and we are not talking about how to feed them. We must plan. We must have the foresight to plan to feed the increasing population. The population is exploding at a geometric rate, but agricultural products are not increasing. Many people who are supposed to be on the farm are in the town doing nothing. They are boys recruited into thuggery when they are supposed to be gainfully employed in the farm. On the killings of some of the protesters by security agents, Bashi said, it's unfortunate, it's not something expected. The security agents are to maintain law and order, but when things are getting out of hand, necessary actions must be taken. The killing could be in error or to avert further damage that could make the situation go out of hand. The security operatives might have resorted to minimum force. The police must maintain law and order and protect critical assets of the country. Anybody who claims to be protecting but damaging property is no longer a protester. He or she is a criminal. Some of the protesters in Kano State were seen waving the Russian flag and carrying a picture of the Russian president. Bashi was asked, what does this portend for Nigeria? Do you think some external forces were manipulating the demonstrations? He responded, I'd said the protest was politically motivated. The way we struggle for power in this country is abnormal. There are procedures if you want power. Elections are held every 4 years. If you lose by any means and want to hijack power midway, you can go any length. All those behind these protests think foreign powers can assist them with what they couldn't do. It is not possible. They have committed subversion. They are trying to subvert the sovereignty of Nigeria. They cannot do that. They should be made to pay heavily for that. The matter must be properly investigated. There are some people behind it. The protest was funded by some people, either internally or externally. They must be fished out and made to face the right punishment. You recently warned that opposition parties should not conspire with external forces to destroy Nigeria. What do you mean by that? And why do you think some Nigerians will do that? His response was, we are too power hungry for nothing in this part of the world. We can go any length to look for power. That's why some people went outside Nigeria to seek the support of foreign powers to assist them with what they cannot do. It is not possible. It is not allowed. Do you think there is a possibility of a coup attempt against President Bola Tinubu? Nothing is impossible, but not this time around. I say this because a coup can only happen through the armed forces, and the armed forces of today are loyal to the constituent authority of President Tinubu. The military must protect democracy. They will not truncate it. No coup has happened since 1999, and it will not happen now. The military is made up of credible and loyal officers. Nobody can persuade or lure them into what is not possible. I trust that they will not do it. I trust the leadership of the military that they will not do it. I have that confidence. Civilians and some politicians have been calling for a coup on the ground. They think they can lure the military, but the military is not ready to yield to any negative advice. They are committed to protecting democracy. We have been enjoying democracy. We just need a little modification. It is still better than any military regime. What happened in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso is different from what is happening in Nigeria. They are francophone countries. They have their problems with France. Whatever they've done is a way of talking to France. It's a way of showing their opinion, their mind. That cannot happen in Nigeria. Gone were those days when they said coups were contagious. It is no longer the case because Nigeria is a bigger country with a democratically elected president. There will be no coup. Our military is more disciplined and mature. On the issue of why it's been difficult to end terrorism and banditry, kidnapping and others, Bashir responded, "I'm not sure that these criminal acts are committed by Nigerians. In my opinion, some external forces are coming here to commit such crimes and go back. Our borders are porous. That is why I asked, is it not possible to erect perimeter fences at our borders to control the movement of people? We must be able to control our borders. It is a big and long-term project, but we should start from somewhere. It will reduce crime a lot. A lot has happened around us. There was a time when Muammar Gaddafi of blessed memory said Nigeria would break in 2015. But we are in 2024 now, still united. We have many enemies around us and we must be very careful. The military is capable of facing any security challenge, but some political reasons are militating against their efforts. What do you believe are the most critical security threats in the country?" His response was, "The threat that we must overcome is division. We must remain united. Nigeria is one. We should be one. There is dignity in being a very big, united country. There is economic value too in being united. We should not allow that to slip away. If not for some circumstances, Nigeria should not be poor for many reasons. We should look back and see where we have failed and make amendments. We should revisit all those policies that made our economy buoyant in the past."